and party.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Express Opinion. I am your girl Lynn Roberts.
I'm that girl DC.
And I'm your boy T-Roy.
Big C.
Big C!
Hey, and this is the beginning of the holiday edition. This is Friendsgiving? Friends and Family Giving.
There it is.
Otherwise known as...
Giving.
No, hell.
No.
Otherwise known as Thanksgiving, but we call it Family and Friendsgiving, okay? Family and Friendsgiving edition of Expressed Opinion. That's right. That's what it is, all right? How everybody doing?
We doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing?
It's a little temper in here, but I'm good.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, y'all, look, hold on. Let me make a disclaimer first, okay? What had happened?
Hide your kids.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Anyway, what had happened was we were here. See, we shoot the show a day in advance. Okay, let me just say that. Okay, and someone misread the memo about when we were supposed to be.
We gotta talk to that dude.
We ain't pointing no fingers, but
so we were supposed to be here at a certain time, which everyone else was here. However, somebody was in the store shopping when they were supposed to be here.
Hold
on, wait. Before you throw them, y'all under the bus. Don't include me in that.
No. You was good. So while we were waiting for a certain individual to get here, right? I just went ahead and started fixing my sweet potato pies, and we partook in a couple of cocktails. So needless to say, this is going to be a very happy episode. Okay, just putting it out there.
I'm catching up.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like I'm on up on the roof.
Because I'm happy.
Okay. Don't worry. Be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry.
Engineer and HR looking at the shop.
Don't worry, be happy.
Okay. All right. Fine. All right. So,
I have a question.
What?
I don't drink, so I'm not on y'all level.
You would never ever get on my level.
What you mean? We got water with wine.
Yeah, this is
I ain't got no line.
I
ain't got no line. I got
water without lime. We got water with
pure water.
Okay.
We got water too.
We just got lime in ours. We wanted more alkaline.
We
alkaline it individually.
So how do I get on y'all level? That's my question.
Get you some alkaline water.
I need to get some alkaline.
Yeah, you need alkaline water.
Alkaline, no distill, no spring.
Just some straight alkaline water.
So you know,
it's alkaline. All right. So, all right. Y'all. This is gonna be what?
Boy, this is about to be
it's about to be on.
It's about to be up, baby.
This is okay. All right.
What is the intro?
Yeah, this is the intro for you. Okay. I'm trying to do better for the new. But it ain't the 9-5. It's the 220
It was a weird number today, like
2022.
2022.
The end of 2022. All right. So check it out. All right, so we're going to get into the headlines, y'all, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're going to get into the headlines.
Okay, let's give me the tea.
Well, okay, so I don't know if you are all aware, but I know it's been on the national news in reference to the shootings that have happened lately. So you had one shooting that happened at Virginia State University where 3 athletes were killed. And it was a former athlete that they have in custody for doing the shooting.
Shout out to VA.
It was only one person,
one individual that did the shooting. He was a former athlete. I think he was a former player.
He was.
And so they have him in custody. The thing is, what I find interesting with this is that they had warning signs about this individual.
What warning signs did they have?
It was basically his behavior, some of the things that he was saying, and I think he was disgruntled because he had gotten cut from the team. Or
so
something.
I was following some of the story.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't followed the story completely.
Yeah.
From my understanding, was it random or did he actually target those athletes, or were he just shooting at the bus and those were the ones that happened to get shot?
He was shooting at the bus and those individuals were hit
and
at the bus. And they happened to be football players. Yes, and they happened to be football players. And like I said, he was a former football player as well.
He got cut from the team?
Well, see, the trick about warning signs is there's nothing that rises to the level of that legal setting that would trigger the police having to come get involved.
Yeah.
And that's the weird trick about it.
I will agree with that. Because I worked in mental health, and you don't really know when, unless they're actively in treatment.
Right.
You a lot of times you can catch it sometimes, they'll alert you, but if they really don't want you to know, you won't know. Because I've been in cases where they committed suicide. Mm. And it shocked us because it was like, well, but they did things, but we didn't identify those things until after the fact. Like when they were happening, they didn't shoot off right then warning signs. So a lot of times, unless they come to you and they actively say, this is what I'm going to do, then that's when you can really step in. But if their behavior, they're just doing things, a lot of people really just brush it off as if, okay, they're having a hard day, a hard time, this is a bad day, and then it happens, and then hindsight, you look and say, these were warning signs.
But sometimes I think that may be the issue.
Do medication
No.
I agree with you. That is the issue.
Yeah, because I think when someone starts talking like that, some people like to brush it off as, like you said, having a bad day, or just mad. But my thing is, when you hear someone start speaking like that, then you need to start taking a note. Okay, dude, something going on. We need to, regardless of, even if you think it is a bad day, I think you need to look a little further into what's going on with that bad day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that to prevent things like this from happening.
But I think too, what happens is so many people say things emotionally, and that's when it gets brushed off. Like, so you know what? I'm tired of living, and you're like, what do you mean you're tired of living? And you could talk to someone, and it was like, girl, this is something you're going through. But that person, that could be a warning sign, but it depends on who they're telling. Yeah. If they're not equipped to handle or know what an actual warning sign is, a lot of times they'll say, well, you know what, pray about it. That's something.
That's the first thing
that I'll really love to say. Pray about it. It's going to be okay. And then the next day they wake up and that person, they hear about that person, had committed suicide or did something to someone else, and they say, well, she said it, but I didn't take her serious. So when do you know when to actually take a person serious?
Immediately. No, the problem is in law enforcement, when you get to the law enforcement level, their hands are tied. They're looking at what material steps we're taking. If I turn around and say, I'm going to slap the crap out of you, well, I'm communicating that I'm going to assault him. And he's going to tell the cops, like, there's nothing we can do. I got to wait till handprints are on your face.
See, that's the thing. You're reactive instead of proactive.
But that's again the slippery slope. If somebody just says that,
now it
could be a joke.
He's right on that one.
Two people could be joking, and they go, "Oh, now we got an instance too." Because there is a thing out there where some people like to call the police on people that look like us, so that we can have that police interaction, hoping that it goes south. Because they know how that works. And they can use things like that if they move the threshold down more, they can use things like that.
In other words, you're talking about Karens.
Yeah, Karens. Yep, and Karens. They will get you set up.
And you got all the Karens, you call Karens, the women
I
Karens.
heard all these guys over there, they threaten each other. Well, they come to find out a bunch of fraternity brothers horsing around.
Well, I mean, not even that. You can say something like that in the school system. Mm-hmm. If someone makes a threat, they have to. Once it's said, it's not. Well, I was just joking. No, because. Is it joking because you said it now you think you can get in trouble, but you really meant it?
Yeah.
Or did you not mean it and you would say it because you was mad? So you have to be, even that's one of the things that we ran into in mental health. Like we had so many kids that were coming in, having to be evaluated because in anger they said things, but then some of them actually need to be in counseling. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's hard to say when you see what do you consider a warning sign? Because, like I said, like you said, you could tell somebody, I'm going to slap and the police can hear it. Domestic violence.
Yeah.
Is one.
Right.
They could threaten all day, but until that person actually do something.
Nothing.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Why do you have to be reactive? Why can't you be proactive? I think if you get enough complaints or enough signs that this person has done this, then you need to take action. Mm-hmm. Because if you're proactive in that situation, then you won't be looking at, rest in power and all of this other kind of stuff. You're saving lives.
Well, I think too, you were also looking at a saturation of the field and do they have the manpower for every time somebody get mad and make a threat?
True. Okay.
If you're going to have someone, on the ground, boots on the ground, and say, okay, listen, he threatened to hit you, so what are we going to do because he threatened you? Unless it's a terroristical threat or something to that nature, I don't think they're really going to do anything. Because boots on the ground, if I said I'm going to slap T. Roy, and I said in front of the police, that's a threat, you can get in trouble for that. But I haven't physically done it.
Nope. The only thing that can happen is he can press charges. But
and that's how they're saying what's going to happen, and they're going to just serve me papers to stay away from them.
But here's this crazy caveat. It happened to one young lady. She was being domestically beat up on by her boyfriend, whoever, significant other. Mm-hmm. One day she walked in the house, she knows the particular signs this guy exhibits before he gets into his old boxing pose. He starts in, she had enough, kills him. She's in jail.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that happens a lot.
Exactly.
And I'm of two minds on it. I'm like, yes, protect yourself. You know this person well enough, but then there's the legal test that says no.
This is one thing. When you're in a domestic violence situation, you need to create a paper trail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You need to get out of there.
Logically, that's what we say. But that's not how things happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, because that other person who is deranged and crazy do not want to let go.
But listen, no. Listen, I think that is the misperception that people have when you're in a domestic violence situation. You really don't have that control. You feel like you just walk away. There are so many different caveats that go into a relationship of a person who's been in a domestic violence situation. They are concerned about family, friends. You don't know what it is they're holding over them. They may not be financially stable. If the kid's in the situation, they worry about whether the kids are going to be taken from them, because if they leave, where are they going? Yeah. Are they going to have a stable situation? If that person comes after you and say, hey, you can't afford to take care of your kids, so you either stay with me or you lose your kids. It's a whole plethora of things that goes into why women, sometimes it is mental. You have been so mentally beat up till you really don't consciously realize that you have the power to get out.
Mm-hmm. But you know what I can appreciate from this entire conversation? Nobody took the easy BS road of, let's talk about gun rights and gun safety. You guys attacked the issue at hand. That gun didn't get up and do anything to anybody. Mm-hmm. Someone with a mental health issue went and got a gun and did these actions. Because let's just say he did with a butter knife. Would we call him for butter knives to be, banned?
But not only
we talk about the issue at hand.
Which brings,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, which brings me to the other shooting that just recently happened in Colorado, where 10 people were killed.
Why?
And it was 10 people killed.
Why?
I thought it was 5. You know, in the club?
Yes, it was 10 people.
You said club?
10 people.
LG.
No,
I didn't
no, it was 10. I got it right here. I got 10 people. I looked it up. 10 people. 10 people were killed. And then it left 5 people dead, and then a couple more passed away in the hospital.
5 people were killed and 5 was left dead.
No, but
10 killed.
Okay, listen, Linda, 5 on the spot. Then the other ones that were in the hospital.
Oh, okay, they passed it.
Not all of them.
No, not all of them, but 5 of them that were in there. Okay. So, yeah. But the thing about this is, with this one individual, now in 2019, in 2019, the cops came to his mom's house. He threatened his mama with a bomb.
With a what?
With a bomb. B-O-M-B, a bomb. You threaten your mama with a bomb, you gotta call SWAT. Shamar Moore and all of them came out. They came, all of them came out, and then you had to, and then he made threats on Facebook saying that he was going to light it up if they breach. These are the terms he used. If they breach, I'm going to light it up.
But not only that, this is what pissed me off. They sealed his record, and which allowed him to get a gun. They sealed his record.
Now people? I thought not.
They sealed his record, so when he went to get a gun, that record was sealed, so it didn't show up, which allowed him to get a gun. That he then used to go into someone's nightclub and kill people.
Allow me to get off the reservation just a quick second.
Go ahead. Step on.
So we go out there and we talk about Kanye. When this is what Kanye was talking about.
Exactly.
LGBTQ community, there are black community places getting shot up like that, and now that rises to the level of newsworthy. Football team, predominantly white university, newsworthy. Jewish issues, newsworthy. When you talk about black issues, oh my goodness, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. You say one thing about the Jewish community, you're anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
So, why can't we call you racist?
Look, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother story right there.
I'm gonna get back on the reservation.
That's a whole nother story we have to get into right there.
TBC.
Yes. That is a whole nother issue that we would have to get into right there. But then the other thing about this is the state of Colorado, city of Colorado, where now you got city council members coming under fire because of the laws that they approve for this individual to be able to get a gun.
What laws?
Oh, so wait a minute. These were laws that were acted throughout that everybody is privy to using, that he used.
Because this was a Second Amendment sanctuary.
I'm sorry, what is that?
A Second Amendment sanctuary.
How is that defined now? Amendment sanctuary.
So it became one of the first counties in the state to declare itself a Second Amendment sanctuary in protest of gun control laws.
So you're so sanctimonious that you're letting criminals go ahead and get. So
the county board, the county board of commissioners argued that the red flag bill did not address mental health issues and imposed on people's gun rights. So
wait a minute, hold on. So in layman terms, you're saying mental health people have the same rights as everybody else?
Basically, that's what they were saying.
Well, they do.
Why wouldn't they?
Because now you're talking about a HIPAA issue. But his rose to a different level. There's a point in mental health where if you're committed outside of yourself, you cannot get a gun.
Well, here's my thing. I think once you have made public and terrorist threats with a mental health issue, that is when I think they need to relook. Because I don't believe somebody with anxiety should say, okay, you can't have a gun because you have anxiety. Right. And mental health covers a huge swath. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I think some people are able to have guns. Mm-hmm. I have people in my family's mental health, and I know they have guns. But are they valid because they have a gun in their mental health? No.
Not exactly right. I get you.
But if somebody say, you know what, I'm going to blow your head off, and I'm in public, and I'm like, you wait, I'm going to go get a gun, I'm going to blow your head out. And I know your mental health. Mm-hmm. That needs to be, needs to be
notated.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
That needs to be documented. You know.
And see, that's what they're saying right here with these red flag laws. Mm-hmm. They did away with the red flag law. So,
is that why his case, he was sealed?
Yeah, because they did away with the red flag law.
So basically.
Well, what's a red flag? I guess that's what they said. What constitutes a red flag?
Well, threatening your mama with a bomb and having SWAT to come to your house.
But did he really have a bomb, or was it just a threat?
But then
that's like saying
it matters not if he had the bomb or not. But if you're in a standoff with the police, with the SWAT team, and you in a 2 to 3 hour standoff, saying if you breach, I'ma blow this up.
I'ma light this.
Yeah, I do believe.
But I can see where that red flag law, how it can scare a certain group, and that's your military personnel with PTSD, where a lot of those guys are even afraid to go get mental help when they come out because they're afraid if they go get help for their PTSD, they'll lose their gun rights. Yeah. And these guys are avid hunters.
Other rights. I mean, I think it's more so the label.
That's the part. The people have this idea. Well, the minute you say military PTSD, you're crazy. Yeah. And you're dangerous because, you're military trained. No, not how we work. Most of these guys are probably in their house quietly drinking away their sorrows.
Minding their
business. They don't want to bother nobody, but you bother them, please know they're trained.
Exactly.
I am going to see house if anything pop off.
Them boys trained.
That's all I'm saying. I'm going to see house.
That's why I tell the people at the VA that I'm not saying all the VA give bad service, but I'm saying some places I've seen terrible service, and I kind of remind them, you have a house full of trained killers, and you gonna talk to them crazy? Come on, man.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna get off the reservation for
Okay.
I just think we treat our servicemen horribly.
Yeah.
I think servicemen, women serve women. I think when you have served your country, there are certain things you should be privy to. I don't know, maybe that's me.
No, it's not just you.
I do. I hear some of the horror stories about, hospitals. When you're in the service, how can you not want to go to your own medical facility? You would rather go to a civilian facility simply because of how you're treated.
You're treated, yeah. You're treated really nice.
That is asinine.
Right.
But, okay, we back.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get off the soapbox on this because we can go on and on all day about this issue with mental health, gun rights, and all this. Because this is going to be an ongoing issue till the end of time. Let's just be honest about, especially in this country.
And they say it's growing even more.
Exactly.
It's growing even more because now it's no longer it's with. You have sectors, you have the police, you have, like you said, Asian, you have African American. Now it's politics.
Yeah.
Right.
So now it's politicians. Right. So politicians are being thrown into a bracket for themselves as far as being attacked or, testicle threats being made towards them.
Yeah. So it's crazy. But like I said, we could go all day about this debate because it's anyway. Moving on. It's time for I Thought You Knew with Big C. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. What was that?
I don't know. Been drinking too much.
I've been drinking.
Okay.
No. So yeah. Caveat, I'm not a financial guru of any chance. I'm just throwing some little things out there I learned here and there that I'm doing.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get my notes.
Or investigating myself
Okay.
to see, how we can make $1 or $2.
Okay, go ahead.
So my good people, code violations.
Okay, code violations.
Ride around your neighborhood or go down to call the code enforcement office.
Code enforcement.
And find out what areas and what places have major violations.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out there and just like buying people's property, you can pay those violations. And then those people owe you to get that. And generally, when you find most places with code violations, I guarantee you're going to find an abandoned property.
Mm-hmm.
Cars.
Yeah, people that somebody doesn't want, and it's just sitting there. And it's easy pickings to get through.
Excuse me.
Go for it.
Because I am a licensed realtor.
You are,
and I do contact properties that are vacant to see if they would like to list their properties. We know that is one way to okay.
Get that
All right.
money.
Don't give too much.
You know what? I'm about sick of her plugging her.
Don't give too much of your secret.
Okay, no, don't. Okay, my bad. I shouldn't have said it.
No,
never mind.
A lot of y'all
anonymous
running around here talking about Airbnb.
Exactly.
And how you want to open up Airbnb, but you ain't got money to buy no house. But you need to buy a house for. Go rent one.
Mm-hmm.
Rent a house, stage it, and Airbnb it.
Mm.
And you can do several of them all over the city. There's people doing that right now, making millions. You don't need to own the property.
It ain't.
Now,
wait a minute.
Now, you know what? They're coming up with clauses for that now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the part they're coming up with clauses.
They're saying now you can't rent property for profit.
But if you clear it with the
But hold on. You can't rent it. Like if you're renting it to lease it to an individual for long term, you can't rent it and then, like, say for instance, I want to rent a house and then I'm renting the house and turning the house into an Airbnb. So basically, I'm paying the landlord rent and then I'm turning around and renting their property for Airbnb. That's what they cannot do. But the way you said it was.
What did I say? You can't rent for profit.
But see, that's kind of because a lot of landlords rent for profit.
Well, if landlords rent for profit because they're renting to a renter, but the renter can't turn around and rent it for a.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was clarifying.
Okay, then.
And that depends on.
Put that glass down.
And that depends on your lease.
Glass going down. That's what I was just saying.
That depends on your lease.
That's the card.
You can go to some people who are renting, sit down and talk with them, because sometimes they don't want that hassle. They don't want to deal with that. They just need their rent money to keep that property going. And they're like, you know what? Do what the heck you want to do as long as my property come back to me in pristine condition.
Exactly.
Until they realize you're making more money than them.
Yeah.
Well, most of them do understand how it works, but they don't want to even deal with it. They have no incentive to even try to. And most of the time, you're gonna find those who are older. Yeah. They don't want to be online dealing with.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with.
They can barely turn their daggone phone on.
They're like, long as you pay your rent on time, look.
And do whatever you do. Don't tell me about it.
Yeah, they're like, them your hemorrhoids, you deal with. I don't have nothing to do with that.
Right.
So I get that. But yeah, you're right. They are coming up with codes and stuff for that.
So in other words,
but until then.
But you know who's pushing that? It's the hotel industry. The hotel industry is pushing that through local levels and saying, you got to stop this. You can't. Hotel rooms are based on time. They need those rooms. That's why you go online and get a cheap hotel room. Call the hotel directly. Stop going to these little middlemen places because they're the ones getting your benefit. Call the hotel. I do that. I go to some of the best hotels out here. Call them directly and they'll upgrade me because they need that room filled.
Upgrade you.
And not charge me another dime.
Because they need bodies.
They need a body in there.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you want the presidential? Go have it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm up there wearing all the robes. All the towels.
But my question, you get to take the robe with you. That's all.
Oh, them things expensive. I'm not paying that kind of money for that robe.
Oh. I'm just asking the question. Tarjay.
T-Roy.
What? What?
He was really interrupted.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
So in other words, with this Airbnb thing that y'all talking about, let's say I rent out a house. Well, I'm renting a house. And I'm, rent to own?
No, just renting.
I'm renting a house. And I go out and I buy a 16 by 10 shed or something. Got it set up to where it's livable.
A 16 by 10 shed?
Who you put in there, midget?
Okay.
No, myself.
I see
that's close.
I see what you're doing.
I'm putting myself back there and rent out the house.
Right, I see what you're doing.
I mean, would that be considered making a profit?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm renting the house out for what it's renting for?
Why would you do that? You have to rent it for more because you would need to make a profit.
You break it even.
But you got to understand, when you're renting an Airbnb, it's not like you're renting it for a whole month. You're doing it like for weekends at a time.
Right.
So therefore,
you get the whole month's rent.
Yeah, you're getting the whole month's rent. So if you take an Airbnb, say for instance,
I'm going in the back.
Yeah. So if you rent an Airbnb for like $300 a night, and you got 3 nights, that's $900 right there for that one weekend.
Right.
So if you got 2 weekends, and you rent that Airbnb out every weekend, you done made your rent plus some.
Right.
And if you're doing that on a regular basis,
you hustling.
Yeah.
Every day I'm hustling.
There's actually some apartment complexes that segregate a set of their apartments for Airbnb, and they Airbnb it themselves.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, I've just learned that a lot of apartment complexes doing it. They're like, we make more money on that than we make it off of these people.
I'm sure because you're down there charging
the turnover
weekend that you are paying. Somebody's paying to stay there a month.
Right.
You got to think. St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
That's the thing.
goodness,
Especially places like Savannah, we are in forest town. The money is there to be made.
St. Patrick's weekend starts that Monday, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The 17th
depending on what day St. Patrick's Day falls on.
It falls on a Friday.
It usually starts the weekend before if it falls on a Monday. If it falls on a Monday, that means it's somewhere during the week or that upcoming week.
Right.
So St. Patrick's Day is on a Friday.
So that means
it's done.
It's done.
Son.
Right.
Saturday is the parade.
That money.
But if you were smart, you would rent your house out and go stay in a hotel.
Right. Thank you.
Right. That's what I said.
Hey.
Throw some IKEA bags up in there.
Yeah, you said get a shed, put it in the
back.
bag.
I was like, look, we finna clear up out of here. Son. I called my son, hey, we finna double up at your house for the next 2-3 days.
If the next show y'all see a bed in the background, we ain't cleaned up well.
But let me tell you what's funny about it. You probably could rent that your house for probably about $4,000.
Come on, easily. See how many people can fit in there? Come on, they're gonna split that up.
Yes, $4,000.
It's like you spend like a 4-bedroom, 2-bath.
Right.
Let me just, wait a minute, y'all.
Are we in one?
Let me see 1.
Look, all you gotta do is find how many people could sleep. And you can put air mattress. You can say, well, you can bring air mattress.
Look, I got air mattresses. That's extra. I already got them. So I have to charge $100 extra.
During that time, people just want somewhere to lay down and drink.
Exactly.
And
there you go.
Exactly.
And then, on top of that, I'll Uber. I'll be...
Damn.
Everybody go, and you come with an Uber?
Double dipping. Come on, man. Double dipping.
Brand new property comes with an Uber.
It comes with a rental car.
No, I ain't renting the car. I'll Uber.
No,
I'm Ubering.
You gonna take them down there?
I'll take them down
I
there.
want to drive down there.
Look, I'm putting you off at the corner. You get off at the corner. Look, meet me at this site right
You're
here.
making money off off your place as well as money for transporting them, that's $25 a head.
Yep.
Killing.
$25 a head.
You got four people in the car for $100. You're done.
Let me go ahead. I'm gonna have to kick my son because you know I'm gonna have to kick him out. Look, Blair, you gonna have to find you. Look, you come over here for the weekend.
You better find a girlfriend.
We finna rent. We finna rent some place out. Okay.
You might have just
You
get you some tiny houses.
Bird. All those houses that's over there by we.
You know where they're trying to start that at? On Quaco Road.
Where?
On Quaco Road, they're trying to start a tiny house community.
Oh wow.
But see, I'm gonna tell you why it would be hard. Transportation. They would have to have a bus. Oh, they do have a bus route out there.
Bus routes are being cut. Well, I ain't say that. Oh, let me take a break.
Hold on, we're gonna deviate from this. Why are bus routes being cut?
Girl, that's a long story. That's another show.
Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move right along because we got to get dead ass serious about some things. So T-Roy, I must say, before we get to dead ass serious, I must tell you, we missed you last week.
Hey, listen. I had a little personal issue, but things happen in life.
Yeah.
And missing the show last week was the last thing I wanted to do, but it was a priority that I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you who don't have your priorities in order, I just showed you an example.
We get it. Things happen.
Things happen.
Can't be avoided.
You know, it's called
life. Exactly.
It's called life.
It happens.
But hey, I'm gonna be dead ass serious about something real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I don't know if y'all talked about this issue. I don't know this issue been going on. Facebook, videos. I'm tired of it. But that young lady that got killed.
Oh yeah.
When the friends were sitting around in Mexico.
Yeah.
And the friends were sitting around
wait a minute.
Watching the fight.
Bring me abreast.
It was a young lady.
Right.
It was a young lady, her and like 4 other friends or 5 other friends, they went over to Mexico. Okay. She did not come back.
Wow.
They left her there.
Dead. But dead.
Why? Why didn't she come back?
One of the girls fought her until they must have head trauma, spinal
spine, broke her neck.
And like,
hold on. Friends.
So-called friends. Those were not friends.
One of the friends fought her who she went over there with.
Right. Basically, they
all
set
came
her
back
up.
and left her
and
dead.
left her there for dead.
Basically, they set her
up.
The
5 mothers of those kids that's alive, and I'm dead ass serious, y'all will be planning a funeral today.
Mm-hmm.
My child did not come back, but your child did. Had it on video. The girl wasn't even fighting back. And somebody, it was a guy, boy.
A trans. I think one of them was a trans.
We don't know what he was. You know what I'm saying? But he was behind the camera filming it. And he was like, "You're not going to fight back?" And she said no. And they kept fighting her.
You know what? I think that alone would constitute all of them going to jail.
Yep.
The ones who filming.
Yep.
The ones who partake and the ones who stood by
need
to all go to jail.
Accessory.
Just like the Auburn story. All of them went to jail, and all of them got life.
All of them.
Were the rest of them charged?
Yes.
Good.
All of them.
This is what they're saying is it was basically a setup, and they thought that because they did it in Mexico,
they would get away with it.
They would get away with it because it didn't happen on American soil. It happened in Mexico, and they left her there for dead. The maid came in the hotel room and found this poor girl's body.
They weren't friends.
Exactly. Those were not
friends. I'm
friends.
not using this in that loose term. If this girl wanted to be a part of a popular crowd, and they probably talked and made it seem like they were bringing her in.
But not only that, the girl, she was young. She was like, what, 24?
Yeah.
25. Yeah. But the girl had business. She was like making, she was doing her thing.
She was on top of
she was doing her thing. She had businesses.
Yep.
Yeah, and she was successful.
Right.
And these so-called friends.
I got one. I could sit in jail for the rest of my life.
Thank you. I said that about my children. I would do time. I would do time Brooklyn.
Listen, all them parents gonna feel what I feel.
They're gonna feel.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm serious about that one.
Thank you.
For sure. I got 3, and I'm gonna tell you.
You boy.
And I don't give a rat ass.
You set my hold on. I'm thinking. I haven't heard this story.
Yeah.
So
You took your
set
time.
my child up to go over. Y'all attack her.
Only one.
Leave her for dead, and y'all gonna record it and bring it back and think it's okay.
And then, wait a minute, hold on. One of the guys that was over there, he had the nerve, the audacity, and the bodaciousness to go on live and talk about the situation and trying to make excuses
What kind of
for
excuse
what he did, and his involvement in the whole situation.
What was his excuse?
Dude.
What was his
He was trying to say that, she was alive and he didn't get there until afterwards but
hold on. So when you got there afterwards and you saw her in the condition she was in, why didn't you call medic?
Exactly.
Why didn't you call 911? Why didn't you call someone?
Every last one of them came back to the United States and left her there in the hotel room.
Yep.
Oh, so they thought extradition laws and things.
Yes.
Oh, they fucked all the way up.
Yes.
You know what? I'll send them back to Mexico and let them be prosecuted in Mexico.
Oh, yes.
Their jails
I would love to see them in a Mexican jail.
Oh my God.
Their jails is not like ours.
I'll be. Y'all go send them back. Yeah.
Send them back.
Send them back over
They
there.
got knives, guns, and everything. People stay in the Mexican jail just because they're like, have you ever seen Locked Up Abroad? Yes! The Mexican jail is like,
That's what made me say. That's why
I would never commit a crime in Mexico.
That's why I said they need to be locked up in Mexico.
You go to Mexico, you like,
No, I'm good.
I'm staying at the resort. I'm
not doing nothing.
Take a picture outside.
And bring your bribe money for the police.
Okay.
Go on, let me see here, brother. Even one for you, one for you.
Okay. Shoot.
But you know what? You really have to be careful about when it's not even that. If you are not a person that has an established relationship, and relationships are not come by night relationships. That means you have been through some things.
Thank you.
You know some background, like you know your friend's background. There's no way that somebody that I know I don't get along with, and they tell me, "Come on, let's go on a trip," and I'm like, "Okay."
There's no way my child is telling me she's going somewhere with some people that.
Look.
I'm asking, what friends are you going with?
If I don't know you that well, we're not even going to the grocery store. I'm sorry. I'll send by and see how you come back with it. But we're not doing
like
that.
my daughter Navy. I know all her Navy friends. They've been to the house. They ate with me. They came to holidays. I know them by name. They know me by name. Matt, some got my number.
Exactly.
So
I don't really know them though.
But the thing is, I also have a relationship with them, so we all know each other. You might not know the depth of your background. Most people won't.
But just know if something happens,
they know who you are. They know who that is.
We have a girl code.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriends and I, and we were here in the same city. Most of us have grown up in this city.
Right. So
we leave. We have a
leave.
mass tape. Everybody check in when they get home.
Right.
My daughter, when she go out with her girlfriends, I say, listen, y'all walk to the closest car and everybody get driven to their car.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that person get in their car, crank up. You pull off when they pull off.
But
that's what I'm told. But my girlfriends, that is the rule. You know what to do. We don't say anything.
We are a bunch of grown men to do that.
This is what you say. Home or safe. That's what we know. If you don't go home and you go someplace else, safe means you're in good hands, you're okay.
Yep.
Home means
I'm home, right?
Exactly.
And they already know. And then, cause see, with me, even if I'm out with her, or if I'm out somewhere and my kids cannot get in touch with me, cause my kids swear that they, you know, I'm the child.
They blowing up my phone.
They over there. Is mommy with you?
Right.
With
That's what happened. I take my phone like,
yeah.
Call your people.
Look, cause hey, they calling me. Will you please talk to your kids?
I'll tell you
So, and that's the way it is. Cause like her daughter do the same thing. Auntie, mommy with you?
Mm-hmm.
Where she at? Child, she over there running her mouth. That's why she can't answer her doggone phone. Don't worry about it. She all right. I got it. Don't worry about it. That's how, you know, that's how we do. Or either, like, if we supposed to text that I'm home or I'm safe and we don't get that text, then the phone rings. Now, you got a problem? You supposed to call. You ain't text nobody. What's going on?
So let me tell you, me and my friends, a bunch of grown-ass men, about a half ton for 5 of us here, and we all text in, dial in, call people.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I mean, I'll bring up a subject, and people probably know about this. Ex-pro ball player, I happen to know him for Tennessee Titans back when they first became. You know how he got killed, right? Had a little girlfriend in the hood. Walked in. This brother's gone. So men are just as susceptible to these same things.
Well, that has happened here.
Same rules.
Women will call you over and it's a
set you all the way up. Man. Got her little friends waiting in the closet.
See, I don't play them type of games. Nope. You can come over here.
That's the oldest hustle.
Come over here.
Nope. And then tell you some stuff like, I don't know, you might be, look, we're going to meet in a neutral place.
Exactly. I need full lights, cameras, all that.
Your mama standing behind you with 2 forms of ID. I ain't going out like R. Kelly.
All right, so we gonna, but that is something that's
home. Home where?
Yeah, R. Kelly got home. Yes, home. He is home.
But he still gotta go to trial. He still gotta go to trial.
Oh yeah, that's true. But all right, so we gonna move right along. It's time for real talk with the girl DC. What you talking about, DC?
Son.
Hey, I am talking about.
Keep it real now.
You want to keep it real?
I want you to all the way talk.
All the way.
Real talk.
Real talk. When do you break the bro code?
When do you break the bro code?
Yeah.
Ooh, never.
Will you break the bro code for me?
Shit.
You've been put on the spot, bro.
No. You too, right?
I'm your brother.
Would you break the bro code?
I'm a brother.
No.
Both of them are brothers.
Yeah, I would have to.
When is the exception for the code to be broken? The sister code and the bro code?
Now you added the sister.
Well, because we're women, and I women to one-sided.
Yeah.
But when do you break the bro code?
So even still, you wouldn't let it rise to that occasion. Because if you know one of your boys are like, hey, okay, cool. But I'm going to let you know now, that's a good friend of mine. Certain things ain't going to go. If I know
if his intentions,
then I'm going to tell you.
Regardless of how you feel, do you come?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. How you feel?
I will tell you.
Do you
break the bro code?
I will break it down because you violated me too. Because I just told you what the deal was.
I'll break the bro code if it goes overboard.
What's overboard?
I'm about to tell you. I got a homeboy, and his girl, I've known her since she's been a little girl. And I'm like an uncle to her, and I'm a homeboy to him. I will do this, and I have done it.
Now she grown. She's grown,
right?
Yeah.
I said, listen, I can't go against him. I can't go against you. What y'all have, keep it away from me. Now, if it goes overboard to where he's putting his hands on you or whatever, and you can't control him,
that's not a bro code
or whatever.
That's not something totally different.
Well, here's this part.
We'll stick with the story that you're saying. But you know what he's doing. But she is not doing it. And when do you go to her Do you check him? And he's like, man, she grown.
No.
You know what?
When do you break your bro code?
No.
I check him, and I code her.
Code her. What's coding her?
I'm about to tell you. I'll be like, hey, you mad at him? Well, shit, just leave him alone.
That's the code?
I can't tell you.
Suppose he her down, though.
But here's the thing: if you got a husband and wife situation,
we're gonna finish this. What you do?
You supposed to be happy. I mean, hey, it's a bronco.
I'm waiting on you, bro.
It's a bronco.
I'm waiting on you, bro.
Hey, I'm like, hey, I am this person. I'll be like, hey. You know, y'all didn't really get along.
She's coming to you with a humble heart. And she's telling you, I'm coming to you.
A humble one.
Man, look, I'm crazy about it. I just don't think he has things going on. And I'm spilling my guts to you.
And
you know what
I know he don't give a fuck about you. I mean, like, shit, leave his ass alone.
Nope.
I'm with you, you know. Nope. I don't think he's for you.
Nope.
I don't think he's for you.
Okay. Wait a minute, hold on.
I just thought about it for a second. Because what if you have a married couple and you're real close to them, both, and you see either one of them out doing some wild stuff?
I mean, that's easy.
You know what I'm about to do? You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to turn the wallpaper. I ain't here. That should never go right. That should never go right.
When do you break the bro code?
When is it okay to break the bro? Okay, Lynn, when is it okay to break the sister? Hold on, first of all, when is it okay to break the sister code?
I don't think it's ever okay.
You telling me?
Wait. You don't ask this. Nope. When do you break the sister code?
I think it depends on the situation and the circumstances surrounding the situation.
Okay, give me a situation you think it's okay.
Okay. Just like that, if, say for instance, you're friends with her, you're friends with him, and they get together, and you see some stuff that you like,
man, why you doing her like that? Or why you doing him like that?
So let me ask you this then. Is the bro sister code based on loyalty?
Yeah. And I'm loyal to myself.
So who are you loyal to?
I'm loyal to myself because I ain't about to mess up both them relationships because that's what's going to happen.
Who you loyal to?
Destroy both
because
those
it's like
relationships.
You damned if you do,
right,
you damned if you don't.
So I'm going to stay the hell out of it.
I mean, you stay out of it, but it's a way because they're going to keep coming.
Unless it's domestic violence, I'm staying there.
Like,
I'm like, look.
I just realized I got, no. You just realized I got glaucoma on my eye.
No. So Lynn, I started messing with one of your close friends that you've known and y'all are tight.
Okie dokie.
And I'm shady. Do you go to him?
Yeah.
I need a drink.
No, you can't.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that question for you.
I'm shady. What?
I don't deal with shady people, so I already know you ain't.
No. But you never know what people are capable of. Because a lot of people don't let you know everything. So you may not know, but she might know because I'm close to, me and her has that sister thing. So she
would
know.
It depends on the shadiness. It depends on the type of shady you are. You know.
So do you come to me and say, look, you better stop or I'm going to tell you?
No. Hold on. Okay. So, given that situation, if this is somebody that it ain't got nothing to do with snitching. Because, see, there's a way you can approach somebody without snitching. You see what I'm saying? You can talk to them and be like, look, okay, if this is my close friend, we've been down like 4 flat tires on a spare since elementary. We cool like that. And this is my girl over here whom I love, that I love dearly, and we bonded and got a close relationship with. Then with me being who I am, I'm gonna keep it real all the way. Look, this is a good dude over here. I know you like him or he likes you or whatever. Look, if you're not gonna be 100,
that's the part. You go after that person.
Then you let him know.
I'm not hearing.
So
you're not hearing it.
That's all you do.
But I did. But my part.
Exactly. You gonna leave him alone?
I did my part.
Look, my thing is, I did my part.
Right.
I let you know up front.
Chill out.
Look, you need to chill the hell out with this one right here because this person he's coming at you. Because
so you break the sister code.
But that's not necessarily a sister code.
I'm talk to you directly.
But she just said if I wasn't listening, she's gonna go to that person.
No, I did not say that.
So what are you gonna do?
What I said was I did my part.
Right.
I let you know how I felt about the situation. So there's no miscommunication between you and I.
So
when when stuff hit the fan, you know how I felt.
Okay, that's fine. But what do you tell this person over here who knew you know what was going on and you didn't disclose it?
How you know that?
The distance.
Because if you know I know that, you should have known too. Your eyes would have been wide open enough to see.
No, when you're dealing with affairs of the heart, your eyes not open.
No,
not like
they're not. Your nose is open, but your eyes are closed.
Then guess what? You had to stumble on that on your own.
Yeah.
Oh, so they call you and say, "Well, did you know such and such and such and such?" Do you lie to them?
You know why? Hold on. I can tell you from personal experience because I had that situation that happened to me. And I asked a close friend when I was in a situation like that, and I was like, why didn't you say something? Their response to me was, because your nose was wide open, and nothing I would have said to you would have made a difference as to how you would have felt. And you know what? They have a point.
That man was beat.
And the second part is, like I always say, that person, your nose wide ends up turning on you. Then you just sacrifice the relationship for something I don't need to be involved in. Your personal life is your personal life.
So you gonna let me?
I'm gonna let y'all do what the heck y'all doing. But I'm gonna check. But if you're the one that's wilding out, I'm gonna come check you. Okay. If you're not hearing it, I can't do no more.
And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna think that y'all got something going on.
Y'all who?
The person who you protected?
Right. Yeah. That's the other thing. That's the first thing on. You must like him.
They be like, man, y'all must be doing something, man. You didn't want to come to your boy and tell me.
Yeah.
So what y'all got going on?
Yeah.
You supposed to be my boy.
And
you know what I'm saying?
You are supposed to be a thinking human being.
Nah, man, you supposed to be my boy, man. You supposed to tell me that.
You should have known
that. Nah, you supposed to tell me that, bro.
But you know
that like I just said, you supposed to come tell me because we're closer. Because, like you said,
we're closer.
It's loyalty.
But you're loyal to both parties.
How many people?
You're loyal to both parties.
Do you know how many relationships get compromised because of a loyalty issue?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I just had this conversation about that, and I'm telling you, certain people I will compromise. I won't think twice about it. Some people I won't. I think I'll take that hit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't ever want you to come to me and say, well, did you know? Because to lie to your face and say, I didn't know, and I know.
You knew.
I knew.
Right.
I couldn't swallow that.
Yeah. Now, if it's two friends that I'm going to be brutally honest. But if it's somebody that I wasn't loyal to, I'm going to tell them, like, my loyalty wasn't with you.
Ooh. And boom. Drop the mic.
Bam! Okay.
My loyalty wasn't with you.
Alrighty then. On that note, we're going to move on. Moving right along to the tip of the week. All right, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So, my chip. Okay, I'm going to have to put you down for a minute. Okay, so my tip of the week is for everyone who has a gift. Don't use it. Okay. So today, no. So the tip of the week, or should I just say the word of encouragement? Either way you want to use it.
Thanksgiving week.
Yeah. So here it is. Everyone is gifted, but most people never open their package.
So
marinate on that.
I opened up my gifted package.
Everyone is gifted, but most people never open up their package.
Well, you know what?
So how do you know what your gift is if you've never taken the chance or the opportunities or the time to sit there, to open up your package, look into it, explore it, and expound on it?
How did it go?
Popo was like, put that there, package back up, sir.
My bad.
What did you do?
Okay.
What did you do?
Yeah. What was the package?
What was the package?
Wow, really?
Captain Morgan.
What was the package?
No,
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan is Captain Morgan.
So,
I don't have any takers for this gift.
Okay, can we reel it back in?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's reel it back in.
Captain suit.
Okay, so with that being said, what do you think your gift is? And do you think that you've opened up your package in order to use your gift?
No. I honestly, I have so much stuff that I love, but I think I love most working with people.
Mm-hmm.
And it often like aggravates the heck out of me, because that's like we're talking about the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, have you really found your purpose? Like there are a lot of things that I like to do, I love to do, and a lot of them comes without pay. I just love doing it. I love seeing people's reaction. If I could do something and I get a reaction from them, like that's self-satisfied. It comes in different things for me. Like,
well, what kind of things you do you want a reaction of?
I could do it. What? You keep this PG? Until I let the camera go on. But in all honesty, like I love people who like have needs. I love helping them out of a situation.
I got needs.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that's something.
Oh, no. What kind of needs you have? What kind of needs do you have?
I don't know.
I hope it's
Okay.
two needs.
Okay. So do you think you have opened up the gift, your package?
No.
No, I haven't.
T-Boy needs to be on somebody's stage. Everybody needs him. Tell him he's on the stage, but he's not on his stage.
Yeah, when I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. I can tell I'm in the zone. When I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. Like when we be at Coach's Corner. When we be at Coach's Corner,
my God.
I catch some of them, and I'm like, listen.
That's your stage.
Oh yeah.
That's your stage.
Even
you know what? Maybe you should do what you call like
open mic night.
Open mic night. Yeah.
At Coach's.
Anywhere where they have open mic.
We could put on an open mic.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
I think planning. I love to plan. I love planning.
Right.
Yes,
I love like working with people.
This show right here has opened up a lot of doors for a lot of things.
Yeah, there you go. What about you?
Oh, don't even start that. My brother, if he watching this, he cringing right now.
Why you
He
saying?
even told me about 50,000. Like, bruh, why don't you? I'm like,
why don't you do what?
All kinds of stuff he'll be on me about, like, how many, he's like, okay, and he always does this thing. The first time you heard it, second time, coincidence, third time,
okay,
you need to do something about it.
There you go.
So, I would just be like, I don't know. I guess I get that time in life where I'm like, I'm tired.
But you got to open your gift. You don't want to go through life and say, I miss my
gift. So maybe I need to expound on a lot of things and just find out.
Yeah.
But that means I can be strict.
No, but the thing about it is, you're doing what you love, and that is your gift. And if that's your gift, and that's what God has, put in your path to do, you'll find a way to do it, regardless of how strenuous or whatever you may think it's going to be.
I would love to do an SNL.
Oh my God!
I was just joking. I'm about to take my bell off. My word.
Okay. All right. Okay. So my I would just say for a second, my suggestion for everyone: find your gift and
explore everything that interests you.
Find your gift and open your package. Okay?
Open your package, bro. I'm sorry,
yeah.
wrong package. Okay.
Oh, what package you talking about?
What package? Yeah. Oh, do UPS one.
I got to have my partner in crime with me though.
Who's your partner in crime?
Tanisha.
Whoa.
Oh,
Definitely.
Tanisha Prime Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to have my partner.
These two are the most. They have really missed their calling. When I say they will keep you laughing, oh my gosh! I was just on the phone with, hey Tanisha, shout out. But when I say these two together,
Duo.
they are a. You know what? There's never been a male and female comedian like comical act.
Yep.
And y'all will play off each other so well.
Yep. There you go.
Yep.
But yeah,
right
find your gift. Discover what your gift is, and hey, open it and let it go. Open your gift.
Open it wide.
All right.
Well,
that's
what I told her last time. She didn't want to.
Shut up. Just let it all out. You know what? That's it. Okay. It's time. Look.
Shut it down.
Let it all out the box.
Shut it down.
Let it be a Jack in the Box.
Don't ring
it
yang.
down.
Don't ring yang. Don't ring yang. All right. Okay. With that being said, oh Lord. The doors to subscribers are now open. And this, I really missed you on this because they don't know how to do the doors.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So we'll welcome you to subscribe, click the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
so
man.
Here we go. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Just hit that subscribe button. Hey! Right there in that corner.
In the corner.
You can like, subscribe, and comment in the room.
Make sure you take communion.
Hey, one more time.
Come on in the room.
Everybody.
Come on in the room.
In the room.
Just hit that subscribe button.
Hey.
Right there in that corner. You can like, subscribe, and comment in the room.
Hit that button now.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Everyone have a great and awesome holiday.
Happy
Don't eat too much
Thanksgiving.
turkey. Don't gain too much weight.
Safe travels.
Be fit for the summer.
And remember, everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Get your snuggle bunny.
What?
Yeah. Never be
smoke bunny.
Can I close the
I'm
show?
sorry.
Like I was saying, everyone, no more drinking on this set. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Never be afraid to express yours. I am your girl, Lynn Roberts.
I'm that girl, DC.
And I'm your boy, T-Roy.
And Big C.
Big C.
We'll see you next time.
I let y'all boy.
Where are y'all? The camera is up here.
Oh,
We
we knew that.
Y'all was looking down there. The camera's up
Why are you looking down there?
D, you distracting us with your damn phone.
Hey, listen. That's T-Roy's fault, because he's supposed to keep Caesar in track, because she's always looking at
I
my
can remember, because your phone be around looking at the phone like,
I got my phone right here. I ain't even
No, D's phone.
Oh.
D.